Tēnā koutou katoa e hui hui mai nei I tēnei rā. We're going to tap in and see what messages are available for you at this time. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Right, so we've got time to move. This could be your tinana, but I also feel like there is a time that you are going to be physically moving your whare, moving your house. Money is near, so if you have been working towards money goals, I feel that you are going to flourish. Things are going to start. Time is moving for you. There's a time of near, if that makes sense. I accept myself in all phases of my loops and cycles. You're here to teach others how to soften by teaching them how to love you. You're here to teach others how to soften by teaching them how to love you. I accept myself in all my phases and loops and cycles. So this is talking about your boundaries. This is talking about you being in your soft energy, in your feminine energy. I'm feeling like this is more of intimate situations. So this could be healing groups. This could be you holding space and coming with that authority, right, is also the boundaries. Believe in your highest knowing. So there could be a low vibe relationship that you're working through. Ultimately, though, I feel like this is your own relationship with yourself. Get comfortable in the uncertainty of success. You are being guided by spirit. You can predict timelines. It's a part of your knowing. So this is also believing in your highest knowing and your highest self, being guided by spirit. You are truly divine. You have a lot of admiration around you at the moment. I feel like people are really seeing you, picking up the vibes that you're putting down. So even if you're feeling quite low in certain vibrations or certain vibes, just know that you are being watched. You are being admired, particularly in your business. You are always worth the effort. You will learn to forgive. Forgiveness has been a big theme at this time. I'm uncertain as to what the astrological phases we're going through, but forgiveness and working with the inner child, particularly to forgive the masculine, has been coming up a lot in the cards. You see through it all, so energy doesn't lie with you. You are very good at reading energy, reading wairua, which is helping you when you are feeling uncomfortable in the uncertainty of success. So we've got sacral energy, empress energy, softness, feminine, focus on your life force energy. You can see others and their fuck-ups. You're using these to balance the chaos they bring. So you have very good judgment of people. You are an energy reader. And I feel that through these low vibration energies and how people are admiring you and seeing your true divinity, you are always worth the effort, and you're learning from other people's mistakes. Binaural beats for nighttime. So that's all about self-cleansing, which is really important. So you could also be really into music, a musician, and like channeling into those vibrations. You are a vibe. People see your light. Be strong on your boundaries at this time. They are creating the change. So there is lots of change. We've got it's time to move. Moving your tinana, moving your perception, moving your gaze. I'm hearing like away from things that you have been focusing on. Maybe it is this low vibe relationship that you're moving through. And at the center of it all, you are being guided by spirit, and you are being guided by your highest knowing. They really want you to be able to be comfortable in the uncertainty of your success. So this is you not overthinking. This is you trusting the process. This is you being strong with your boundaries and communicating with yourself, having a really strong channel to yourself, for yourself, that cannot be manipulated. You are here to teach others how to soften by teaching them how to love you. This is being strong on your boundaries, right? So if you're wanting to see change in certain relationships, you're willing to put the effort in, you're willing to look at yourself and be like, okay, what feels really uncomfortable in my tinana, in my body, and how am I able to release that so you are able to soften. That is a surrendering journey. That is the surrendering of your feminine self. But you have to remember that you are safe, and you create that safety within your tinana. We do the safety work through the nervous system regulation. You are allowed to stay home and cry all day, okay? That's actually a really important part of healing. It's an important part of resetting. It's an important part of money. And if you are leaning into a softer life, where you're leaning into the trust and the divinity, you're being guided by spirit, staying at home and crying is actually a really healing process. It is the purging. Okay, what else? You're a vibe. I feel like you're a really genuine person. These are things that you need to remember and to remind yourself daily, that you are enough, more than enough, to be honest. And, you know, it is helpful when you are gently reminding yourself every day, and it's best not to share the work that you do on yourself, okay? I'm definitely feeling like you need to be a bit more private with your private life, more intimate with your intimates. It is safe for you to rest. How are you integrating at this time? Okay, so it is safe for you to be yourself, to purge, to feel your emotions, to tap into that nervous system. In your autonomic, you have your fight or flight, your freeze or fawn, right? When you're in your ventral vega, that is when you are in your divinity, in your creation energy. The version of self you want to be already exists. You're already that person. You're already the person who you're like, oh, I just need to change. No, you're already that person. You think like that person. You can act like that person. How does that person show up on a Monday morning every day? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every week. Your angel's energy can be seen in signs and synchronicities. Pay attention. So the worlds, your unseen and your seen realms are merging at this time. Your angel energy can be seen. Okay, so that will be coming through. If you're asking for signs, make sure you actually look for them. Okay, make sure you're asking really good questions too. You're finding your flow, and that takes time. There is no time restriction on healing. You can stop and start your energy healing journey. You can be good for a month and then have a break and then start again, okay? If you are a wahine, a female, a lady, if you have a womb and you bleed monthly, you are actually on a 28 to 30 day cycle. For a man, or the masculine energy, You're on a 24-hour cycle. Okay, so those cycles are different, but they are so important when you are bridging in your spirituality back into your tangata as a person, as a human being. You are Mauri, life force energy in a human being body, and you're having a dualistic experience here on earth. You choose to change and not want this life anymore. So you get to choose when it's time to move. You choose to change and to not want this life anymore. No one else can really make you move to, you know, like, or shift your reality. You can connect with others in a community to assist you, but ultimately it's your decision to change and your persistence in not wanting the life anymore for whatever reason. Okay, what else for this beautiful person watching today? You're doing great, love spirit. So you're doing amazing. You're moving mountains. There is a real call for you to go home to your heart, to the place. I feel like there is a special place, the earth, the whenua. This might be your hometown. This might be your village, your marae, which is a sacred meeting house, the wharenui. It could be a family plot of land. It could be a place that you grew up with, that you grew up upon, that you still have access to, like a holiday home. There's some place, there's a very special space for you to go back to, okay? You're attractive and you know it. Use it for your highest good of all. I actually saw pretty privilege being used for the goodness of it all, and it's not in the ego way. You're attractive and you know it. That could mean your aura. That could mean your healing soul, okay? And it's actually really important that you're paying attention to that, because it is a big part of healing and being a healer. If you're watching this, I feel like you are a healer of some sorts. You do have a very open throat chakra. You're here to come and speak some truth. Becoming aware of the chaos you bring, all right? So that's the healing journey. Understand how you are in peace. Do you create chaos with your emotions when you feel unsafe? Okay, that's a big journey of the inner child healing. I don't fuck around. I feel like this is you. You don't fuck around. You open your heart to love, right? And I feel like this is serious business for you. This movement that you're in with the money nearing, you don't fuck around because you've been fucked around and you're not willing to give, and other people take. I feel like this is also where your strong boundaries are coming from, but also it's very necessary for you to delve deep into that soft essence of yourself, because that is what you're protecting. Don't let the injustice take over. Plan bigger than the problem. Okay, so don't fall for the injustices. Let it go. Crying is okay. Okay. Purging, releasing. I feel like it is time for you to like drop it, whatever you're carrying. Protect your head energy during this time. I'm actually wearing a hat as well. I don't often wear hats in readings, but I felt really called to today. So keeping the tapu around your head, the sacredness of your head, and also your thoughts, okay? Whakaaro and hinengaro. You deserve it, even if you have to do something different to receive it. Okay? You deserve what it is that your heart is striving for, what your heart desires, and allow your puku, your stomach, to guide you in that place. And so it is. That's your reading for today. I hope these messages land safely and soundly for you. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can find the link in my bio on my Instagram. They are pre-recorded YouTube readings, or I do go live weekly in my free membership, which is on Telegram, called the Wild Hearts Club. You can also find the link to that in my bio on Instagram. I would love to connect with you. I'm going to love and leave you, and see you next time.